Okay.
I need to hit the button.
Here we go. We're kicking off episode 2, you guys. Thanks for checking in. Just as a reminder, this is not live.
Hey, BuzzHeads.
Well, we're live.
Well, it's live now, but if you're watching this, it's recorded. See ya. You know, we've done so many different things. People are so confused, they don't know what we do anymore. They don't know whether we're on live or in the mornings or daily or weekly or... We'll keep them guessing.
Yeah, that's right. You just never know what we're doing, where we're going, what's going on. Woohoo! Thank you, everyone.
Woohoo!
It's a pleasure to be here again.
You guys, hey Buzzheads, welcome back to the second edition of the BuzzHead Radio Show. Thank you everybody that checked in last week. I think a lot of people were checking in on Facebook, and about halfway through the show they were like, hey, this isn't live. Those guys aren't really there.
Yeah, but we were there. We were commenting.
So we were there. So then I got to thinking, well, so we may transition. So the thing is, if we're going to be on there commenting live for the whole hour and we don't have a guest, maybe we ought to be doing it live. I mean, we may end up doing it live. Who knows? But anyway, the important thing to remember is this is a podcast.
Yeah, we got to podcast it.
It's a podcast. We've got one episode of the BuzzHead Radio Show under our belt. Great response on iTunes. Well, you guys listen to us on iTunes, Spreaker, all over the place. Appreciate you guys downloading and listening to the episode there.
Thank you.
We had 5,200 views of the video on Facebook. It's not a Facebook show, but again, like I just said, while people were watching the first episode, Todd and I were actually in the comments answering you guys live, which we'll continue to do. But if we continue to do that, we may end up recording it live sometime. Who knows? I don't know.
Like video-wise?
We may just come in on a Thursday night. If we're going to be on our phone watching, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. So you can catch this on the Enid Buzz YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. And then also when you're watching it on the Facebook page, it's not an hour's worth of video because I do a little video intro to fool you guys, and then we go into the little wavy thing. Do you like my wavy thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of hypnotizing.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there watching it going.
Kind of repeats itself. Yeah, we might stick some ads in between we might start to stick some stuff in there so you guys won't get so bored if you're watching it. But
or just pictures.
Again, this is a podcast. You're not supposed to see us. You're supposed to hear us.
Yes.
So that's the whole purpose of this. We just use Facebook to help promote the podcast. So this is not a Facebook show. This is a podcast.
That's on Facebook.
Yeah. So this is the Enid Enid's podcast where we talk all about Enid.
Yeah. Does anybody else do that?
No, only us.
Wow. See,
I don't even think there's not even a radio show, a weekly radio show that talks about. I don't think. Maybe there is. I don't know. I mean, people do like little blurbs where they talk for like 5 minutes, and then they do the little 5-minute videos for here and there on Facebook, different organizations and stuff. But no, I don't think there's like an Enid show anywhere. I think we're it. We are the Enid show. We're an hour weekly show talking all about Enid.
Man, it's a heavy burden to bear.
And then sometimes, we throw some other stuff in as well to keep you guys entertained.
Yeah, we could talk about national stuff, statewide stuff. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about.
Yeah, and the cool thing is it's the BuzzHead Radio Show. We're on pretty much all of the major podcasting apps. If you missed last week's show, I'd go listen to last week's show because if you haven't been caught up on all the business shuffling going on, closings and openings and moving, we don't even have close to what we had last week as far as that's concerned. I mean, last week was huge.
Plethora.
I bet we spent 20 minutes on just businesses opening, closing, and moving. So so that may be how we start out the shows. I don't know. This is a work in progress. But so this week, a few of the updates on some things going on around town. The Shack, remember?
Shack's the old Brahms.
Yeah. Last week I told you that they had left the mall.
Goodbye, mall.
They've opened up in Oakwood Bowl, and Garber. Bowl. Yep. And then they were looking for a new location. Yep. You just said they found it.
He was actually commenting
Yeah, I saw
last
that.
week. Yeah.
Yeah, so he has found a location, the Old Brahms on East Broadway, and it's probably been, 10 Mexican restaurants since then as well.
That's where I met my second wife.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I remember that.
With the chocolate shake all over her
Remember that
face.
story, yeah. So, so anyway, the Shack, God, I mean, everybody talks about how good the food. I just haven't been there yet. I haven't eaten a Shack burger yet. So
We should go tomorrow.
well, he's not. I mean, to where? The mall, to the bowling alley?
Is the one on the east side not open?
Oh no, I have a feeling it's going to take him.
Oh, I thought they were announcing that they were open.
No, he just announced that they found a location. I have a feeling they got to do some work over there. Would be my guess. So no, I think it might be a little while before they open that location.
Oh.
But they're moving there, so they just wanted to let you guys know.
Cool.
But you can't eat at the bowling alley 7 days a week if you want to go check them out there.
Yeah. Or go to Garber.
Or go to Garber.
It'd be like a destination dinner.
Yeah. Garber's not that far. Come on.
And there's
You drive to Waukomis to eat.
Well, let's go see Justin.
Well,
Oh yeah, Dopies.
yeah.
Yeah. We should be. We're doing all this plugging. You know, we ought to.
Well, yeah. So, yeah. So lots of plug. So, and then another plug. Now, and another place I have not eaten.
Where?
Fuego Pizza.
Where's that at?
I think it's on East Broadway.
Oh.
It used to be. I think it might have been the other the local Marco's Pizza, and then I think they changed their name, which was a good idea because there's the national Marco's Pizza.
Yeah.
So I think, hopefully I'm not getting that wrong. Yeah, 1518 East Broadway.
That'd be it. Yep.
Well, they have started a food truck.
A food pizza truck?
Yeah, so they're going to have a pizza truck, and basically it's going to be for activity. So I would guess they'll be out at First Fridays, but I think you can rent it. So like if you have a party, a birthday, or something like that, you're going to be able, I believe, to rent that from them or have them come out and cater your event with pizza.
Huh.
So
That'd be kinda
Fuego
cool.
Pizzeria truck. It is, I think I posted a picture on the Enid Businesses Facebook page the other day. So you can check that out there. Give those guys a holler. I went down Cleveland today. Mm-hmm. Got to the corner of Cleveland and Chestnut, and guess what?
The lights worked.
The lights are working. It's a little weird seeing lights there working.
Yeah. Yeah. It
'cause-
just seems like it was like 3 years ago as a four-way stop.
There was lights there, right?
Yeah, there was lights there before.
Okay, yeah. See, I can't even remember lights being there. It's been so long. I just think it's always been a four-way stop.
It used to be a four-way stop way back in the day.
Yeah, but I like the four-way stop.
Four-way stops are actually quick.
You could get through really quick
if people pay attention
Yeah,
and do
so
what they're
now,
supposed to.
so now if you get there, you got to wait. I mean,
they are smart lights. They're not the timed lights. So they're. I was there last night going to Wally World. So
yeah.
it
So the lights are working. I noticed they removed all of the cones if you're going Cleveland north, and they've upped the speed limit to 35. Coming south, there's still cones in one of the lanes, and I'm not sure that they've upped the speed limit coming south yet. But going north, you go 35, which is pretty cool.
yeah.
I mean, it's all the way 35 from Garriott to Willow now.
So if you're going north, and you got the two lanes going north.
Yeah, and you got
Get a race to the railroad track.
Come on, you Russell Frassel. Let's not start that crumb.
Yeah, it's yeah, because you got then it goes left turn lane and then so you both kind of
Yeah. So for you people that are in the right lane and you're going to try to get in front of us people in the left lane, we may run you into the railroad tracks.
So does the right lane end? The right lane have to merge because the left lane turns into a left turn lane.
No, the left lane goes right past the turn lane. Yes, the right lane, there's arrows that say get left, get left, get left.
Well, I didn't know if that was because you needed to merge, and I didn't know which lane became which lane. Okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
so the right lane going north merges into the left lane. And what I would like is if they just left the damn cones there, and then that way maybe people wouldn't try to speed in front of other people like you guys do further down on Cleveland.
Yeah.
Somebody did it to me either yesterday or the day before yesterday. You know, they pull up on Randolph, light turns green, and they gun it, trying to get in front of you to go north on Cleveland. I sped up.
That's what I say.
Oh, yeah, I always speed up. I ran one guy into the ditch one time. Not ditch, but, I mean, he slammed on his brakes before he went in the ditch, but
You probably shouldn't do that in the Buzzmobile.
I think it was before the Buzzmobile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I don't do it in the Buzzmobile. Although last night I did speed up, so But yeah,
It's called road rage, Curtis.
road rage on them.
I don't know. Anyway.
Why are they? They're they're going over the speed. Anyway.
Well, you could just slow down. Now you're sounding like my fourth wife. Or I'm sounding like my fourth wife, calling you passive-aggressive.
Well, I'm not passive aggressive. I just they know that they shouldn't be in the right lane, but they do it anyway.
Yeah.
It's just I do it just to piss them off. I mean,
Passive-aggressive.
yeah.
Now everybody's like, did Todd just say fourth wife?
So in all our podcasts tonight, you've talked about almost all your wives. Yeah.
No, I didn't talk about 3 or 1.
Okay. Yet. We still have more. Now you just did. So done.
Well,
Bam. Okay.
now that you bring it up, Facebook keeps trying to tell me I need to be friends with
I
wife
saw
number
that.
3. I'm
I
like,
saw
what the
that.
hell?
Yeah.
I haven't spoken to this person in over 2 decades.
That was a nice way to say that. Good deal.
I know. I know.
Okay. I'm getting lots of questions. There's
About?
lots of construction going on at the corner of Cleveland and Willow.
Okay, Okay, it's Cummins.
Cummins Construction. I've heard it's just going to be their new headquarters.
Just an office building.
Yeah.
I hope. Surely they're not going to have tractors and
I doubt it.
backhoes.
No, I think they're going to make it a nice. Now that they've cut the trees down.
Yeah.
That's really a pretty cool corner. It would have been a great freaking nice restaurant
Yeah.
corner
Or Henry Hudson's.
because it's like 3/4 of a block from my house. But yeah, no, Cummins Construction headquarters will be there.
Okay.
So
yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh my god, surely not.
yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, so that's really the main news, and then so here's something weird.
Weird.
Sometimes when I would leave, where would I be leaving? I don't know. I'd be driving downtown, and I always go back ways. I always try to find the back road so I can avoid lights. I just hate sitting at a red light for extra minutes when I don't need to.
Right.
So I go a block. Anyway, I would always go
down Elm and
Yeah, I would go by Leonardo's and Bradford Electric, which is what street is that? Like
Second.
Second, and then I would go like a block further to right where the old Advance kind of used to be, and then make a left.
That'd be Maple. No.
Pine.
Pine.
I'd make a left on Pine to go to Grand, and I always pass this bar
M&M.
that I'd never heard of or seen,
yeah.
but I would drive by, and this was like in the summer, and so the front door would always be open, and it just, I don't know, it looked cool. I was always like,
Yeah, I used to deliver beer there.
that might be like a cool bar just to stop and go in and have a drink. So I'd drive by, and then it's a kind of a big building,
It is.
and I thought, it looks like somebody probably lives upstairs. So the person that probably owns the building might live upstairs. I don't know. And then I think it says karaoke on the sign out front, and I'm like, I never heard anybody doing karaoke. I never heard of the M&M bar anyway.
It's one of the older bars. It's like right behind the Frisco as far as oldest bars in town.
Well, it's for sale.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so I posted that, and like half the people were like, they're like, I've never seen that place. Nobody knew where it was, and because it really is off the beaten trail. I mean, there's very little reason to be driving down Pine right there. So
No.
yeah, but I thought it was kind of funny that I would go by it and I would always think, well, that's kind of a cool bar. I'd need to stop in there and have a beer. Anyway, it is for sale right now. $150,000. You get the whole building. The bar includes the 2 rented apartments at the top. So depending on what the rent is, would the rent cover the payment for the loan? I don't know. You never know.
I bet.
Full turnkey operation. It comes with everything but the only items that are leased are the jukebox and the dart machine. But it comes with 2 bar-sized pool tables, just refelted.
Does it have a shuffleboard? I think I remember. Do I remember a shuffleboard in there?
3 dart machines, including a bull shooter. It doesn't say anything about, no.
Maybe not.
In addition to the bar, the upstairs includes 2 fully rented income-producing apartments. Some of the building upgrades include a new metal, somebody misspelled roof, HVAC, a rood. I don't know what a rood is, but it's probably roof. HVAC and upstairs windows were replaced within the last 5 years. Electrical system was recently upgraded, including comprehensive rewiring in the upstairs apartments.
Oh,
cool. Office is 6,800 square feet, more or less. So offices. So maybe that's the apartments they're calling offices. Anyway, 2 bathrooms, grandfathered, non-ADA in the bar, and it is zoned C4 Central Business District Commercial.
Yeah, I used to deliver beer there back in the 80s.
So who owned it or owns it?
At the time, a guy that used to work at Coors way before me sold beer and then bought it. I don't know. It's been over 30 years since I've set foot in there. Lance and I drove by the other day, and he's like, it hasn't changed a bit in 30 years.
Well, yeah, when driving by, looking in the door in the summer when they have it open, you know, you can't really tell a whole lot, but I don't know, it just hit me as like, it'd be kind of a fun little bar to maybe go have a drink.
I think they did a lot of Dart League stuff there too. In the past, or still do.
Okay, well, any of you entrepreneurs or bar owner type folks out there, contact old Cole Ream over there at Nicholas Commercial Real Estate, and they can help you out.
Yeah.
Check that out. So
still haven't heard if Chicaro's is for sale or not.
Yeah, I noticed you've been. I noticed a couple of people said no, but it didn't sound like they.
Yeah, crickets.
Yeah, so you're not going to devote. Have you heard it from more than one source?
Nope.
Oh, okay. So.
Nope.
But we know about sources. I mean, well, I'd say about 80% of the rumors we hear end up down the road either being true or partially true. So I don't, you
and that dude's getting up there.
Gary?
Yeah. I mean, I delivered beer to him too, and he was an old cantankerous.
Yeah, so if you're watching this video, listening to the podcast on Facebook, and we're commenting, let us know again right now if you know if it's up for sale. I mean, you think it would be out there that it was for sale if he was trying to sell it, though.
Well, Gary's a little different.
Maybe it doesn't seem like you'd want to keep it a secret, but yeah, who knows? So big news around Enid is the old Suddenlink Cable. These.
Oh yeah, what happened there? What's going on?
Well, nothing's happened yet. There's still. I don't know where it stands. I think we're waiting to renegotiate the contract, and they've been having the hearings, and citizens have been going to the meetings and complaining about how bad Suddenlink. Now you have Suddenlink for internet,
just internet,
and I have it for internet. So I haven't had Suddenlink for TV in decades. I mean, long time. So, anyway. Really, there's almost no other option. That's one of the main problems is if you get rid of Suddenlink, there really isn't another choice.
You can do AT&T.
Well, people got to realize that Suddenlink is a direct cable,
right?
Whereas Dish and DirecTV, those are satellite, and then Hulu and all those are streamed over the internet,
right?
So for somebody, there's not really that many available, companies that do actual cable anymore.
Not cable. I mean, there's internet providers.
Yeah, but I mean for TV.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so the problem getting rid of Suddenlink is there's not really much of an option at this point, I don't think. But
unless you do internet TV.
Yeah, which I guess some of the members of the city commission went over to Ponca City today or yesterday. Guess what's today? They went over today. Ponca City has their own, I think, fiber. They're using fiber, not cable, and they've got their own system over there in Ponca City.
Television system?
Well, that's what I'm trying to read here. A non-buffering solution for streaming services that provide access to local and nationwide syndicated television programs, as well as provide internet services for residential and commercial businesses.
What?
So it's like Ponca City put in their own system, it sounds like.
That's a lot of wiring to run.
But the question is, I guess you'd want to go fiber, though. You wouldn't want to stick with cable.
No. Or wireless, if you can go wireless.
Yeah. So anyway, they went over to talk to the Ponca City people. So we'll see what they come back with that.
Yeah.
Dave Mason, maybe who all went over there? Jerry Allen, Rob Stallings, Gerald Gilbert, the city manager, and assistant city manager Scott Morse. So
they just wanted to go eat barbecue.
Yeah, surely they went to a head country.
I bet.
Surely. So anyway, there's that. Again, I don't know where it's. I try to watch some of the meetings, and they talk about it a lot, but I don't remember anybody saying, okay, on February 31st, we're going to vote.
I thought isn't the contract up in June?
Maybe so.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, so maybe that's maybe they're just gathering information for what to do in June. So anyway, if you guys still have complaints about Suddenlink, let Suddenlink know, let the city know. If you're now, I have no problem with their internet.
No. I did a little bit, but they got it fixed finally.
Yeah, I mean, and there was a time where I did have trouble with their internet, but they came out and ran me all new cable, and I haven't
still hanging on the fence.
It's still hanging on the fence. Yeah, that's not real pretty. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really going to be mad when the city comes along back there and cuts the grass and my cable at the same time.
Yeah.
Which won't be very fun. So
They ever move that big spool?
I rolled it into the neighbor's yard, which is owned by the city of Enid, and then the city of Enid built a fence, so the spool is now behind the fence. That's between the city and the cable company, so at least it's out of my yard.
Is that cable on the spool?
I don't know what I think so. I think it was cable.
Anyway.
So anyway, there's that. Hey, big show going on here in Enid, Oklahoma.
Big shoe.
So we're recording this on a Tuesday night.
Right.
Missing the first show, which is Beauty and the Beast. The Enid High drama, vocal, music, and theater departments. They've renamed everything. They're presenting Beauty and the Beast a lot. So tonight, and by the time you listen to this, you're not going to have time to go to Thursday night show.
They'll have a Friday night, though.
But then there's a Saturday night.
Not a Friday night?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Oh.
At 7:30 at the Enid High Auditorium, or you can get over to the matinee on Sunday, the 16th. Would that be Sunday?
Yes.
At 2:30.
Yes.
Yeah, so lots of times to go see the musical Beauty and the Beast. It's $12 for adults, $6 for students. Children 2 and under are free. Tickets will be available 1 hour before showtime. And again, it starts at 7:30 or 2:30.
Those kids do a lot of work for them.
Yeah, this one's got 80 Enid High students in it.
Wow.
Cheney's in it as a dancer.
Oh, cool.
She's one of the dancers. Based on the 1991 movie Beauty and the Beast, featuring the lead cast, musical highlights, many talents of the Enid students. They're at 611 West Wabash.
Yeah, the big building that keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Keeps expanding.
Man, that thing is like at least twice as big as it was when we went there. At least.
Yeah, I mean, just them building that band room behind it decades ago made it bigger.
Yeah.
We had portables back there, like what, 5 or 6 portables back there.
Yeah, driver's ed.
Yeah, the driver's ed portable. You guys remember that, Mr. Winfield? Who'd you have? Did you have Ging?
Eby. Coach
Okay.
Eby.
Yeah, I had Coach Winfield. Always a pleasure to drive with Coach Winfield.
Wasn't he the one who always pushed your foot down the gas?
Give her some gas, and he'd chew tobacco, and he'd have you pull over so you could spit, and I enjoyed it though. I mean, I thought it was fun driving.
Well, yeah, you got out of class, you got out of school.
Yeah. That was back when you took driver's ed as part of school.
It was a school, yeah.
Yeah, now you have to like go in early, like super early, or take it with Cowboy Driving School. Or I just sign up through AAA, I think, and then the girls take the test online, and then I do the parent driving.
Yeah, that's what we did.
So right now I'm going, this could be a whole nother subject.
How's Cheney doing?
Yeah, so I'm finding out why my children are completely different and how they. I don't even know how to describe it. Cheney is a whole different beast teaching how to drive.
Uh-huh.
How do I describe this? Some people are able to see things around them and anticipate. Yeah. So when I'm driving, I usually know what every car within a block of me is going to do.
Right.
I mean, I know a guy that's coming up twice faster than he should behind me, knowing he's going to switch lanes and try to get around me before he even knows he's going to.
Yeah.
I know the car up in front of me is already slowed down, but they don't have their blinker on. They're going to turn into jumbo, and I'm going to have to go around.
Right.
Yeah, I'm aware. I just seem to be aware of what's going on.
Spatial awareness.
Yeah, I check my mirrors and I see what's going on. Cheney and Piper does. Piper kind of always knew kind of what was going on. Cheney, she's aware of the 5 feet in front of her, and that is it.
Oh, that's not good.
She is not aware of who's behind her, how close they are, who's in the lane next to her. We pulled out onto Garriott the other day, kind of for the first time, and it was where she had to pull out and go across the double lane through the middle lane to get in the other 2 lanes to go the other direction. And so she waited for the traffic coming from the left, and it was clear. So she just took off, not even considering that there would be traffic coming from the right.
Oh, Lord.
And pulled right in front of a car. And I was like, I started screaming, Janie, what are you doing? And she kept, what? You told me to, I'm supposed to. And I'm like, and then just,
you should be recording these on video. You know that.
I should be, yeah. So anyway, but it's funny. And then when you do the thing where you pull up to the curb and you say, okay, park like we're on a hill going up.
Yeah.
She just doesn't ever remember which way turning the steering wheel makes the wheels go. So I'm noticing there's a huge difference in how they learn and remember and know how things work.
Yeah.
It's like you hand one daughter a remote control and it can have 1,000 buttons on it, and within 10 minutes the older Piper can figure it out.
Yeah.
And she'll take the time to figure it out. You hand it to Cheney and she pushes one button. If it doesn't work, she drops it and I'm going to my bedroom. There's no figuring it out. There's no I have the desire to conquer this remote control. There's none of that. And that's what I'm getting with driving. It's like I just want to push the gas and drive and look at what's in front of me.
Does she even want to drive?
No.
Still not?
There's very little desire. Yeah. So we're already months past when she should be driving.
Oh.
She could have been driving. Yeah. So, so we haven't really talked about it much, but kids aren't as excited about driving as we were.
Oh my God.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean,
on our birthday, we were there.
On our birthday, we were there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nowadays, no. I mean, there's kids. I mean, I know one guy's daughter that went off to college and is barely driving at all. I mean, she, up until the day she had to go to college, didn't want to drive. Yeah, so
Derek, he wanted to get his license.
Yeah, but even some of my daughter's friends that are boys, some of them didn't even get their license 6 months after their birthday. I mean, yeah, it's
crazy.
Weird. Things have changed, man. Things have changed.
They are changing.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know how I got off on that tangent there. But
I don't know either.
Anyway,
we just lost 40 listeners. No, I'm just kidding.
No, that's what we're here for. Talk about what's going on in Enid, our families. Hey, if you ever went to the fly-ins,
oh yeah,
they've changed those.
Yes, it is.
They've gone from the 4th Saturday of the month to the 3rd Saturday of the month, and they've expanded. They are now open the 3rd Saturday of every month from January through October. So they've added, I think, 2 months.
Yeah, and they're not necessarily fly-ins.
I think this one is a fly-in, but
because we ate out there yesterday, and I saw that, and I was like, "Is this all fly-in stuff?" She said, "No, it's just they're gonna." And
well, it's funny because their flyer says fly-in.
Oh well.
Huh. Oh well.
I may have misheard her, or she may have misspoke,
or maybe that's just what they're calling it. Well, no, because they were inviting. Yeah, because they ran a Facebook post that said, I think the people that fly in from other airports get either a free meal or discount or something. So yeah, so it's going to be a fly-in. This one is.
Oh wait, yeah, maybe.
Anyway, it's this Saturday.
Yeah,
day after Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So take your sweetie out there.
Buffet.
The thing is, you don't go out there to watch the planes. No. I mean, you're going out there for the buffet. Buffet breakfast.
It's good, dude.
I don't know what the price is now. I have a feeling it's gone up.
It was $7.
It was $7, but I think it might be a little more now.
It's well worth
$7.50 or $8 maybe. Yeah. But it's all you can eat, and I mean it's scrambled eggs and bacon and French toast and
good French toast
and
homemade bread French toast.
Yeah, I mean sausage, almost everything you could think of.
Yeah. And while you're out there, you should check out the memorial.
And the museum will be open. They'll have stuff going on out there, and they've extended the hours 7:30 to 10 rather than 8 to 10. So you've got an extra 30 minutes to get out there.
Yeah.
If you haven't been out there, brand new terminal.
The old one's gone.
Brand new restaurant.
Yep.
More space.
Schwanky.
I like the old one, but this one's cool.
This is nice.
It's got big glass windows, so it's not round, curved like it used to be, but it's big, tall, high ceiling.
Yeah, you can see what you need to see.
Yeah, it's good. Get out there and support them. It's called Barnstormers if you've never been out there. Great food. Even during the week, you guys can go out there and eat.
They have specials every day.
Yeah.
Mondays or roast beef.
Yeah, they're just open for lunch, and then one
breakfast.
Saturday.
They're open for breakfast, aren't they?
Oh, they are? Every day? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, they have a breakfast menu. Yeah.
Oh, they do? Okay. But not buffet. The buffet's once a month.
Right.
And then no dinner. They're not open for
Right.
dinner. So, and I'm off the top of my head, I don't know what time they close for lunch. Probably 2.
Pot pie was the special today. I wanted to go back out there, but we decided to go to Swadley's.
Oh, I think me and Clemmy are going out on this Friday because I've been missing they got a chicken sandwich out there I like. Put jalapenos on it with their homemade chips.
Jalapenos.
Jalapenos. Yeah. So anyway, you guys get out there, check them out. Hey, did you know Enid's got a new radio station?
Another one?
Another one. Yeah. 88.3 FM KJIL.
KJIL?
KJIL. KJIL. KJIL.
Which one is this one?
This one's all the way from up in Kansas.
Oh, it's not one of the two?
No, it's not one of the two local companies. It is Enid's new contemporary Christian music station.
Oh.
They not only play Christian music, but they have a little bit of Christian talk and some teaching programs. And so they've actually got 2 studios up in Kansas in 2 different towns, and they cover all of southern Kansas and then northwest Oklahoma, and then I believe they cover some of Colorado and even into Texas.
Really?
Yeah.
So they just like repeating the signal off of...
Yeah, they've got, what do they call them?
Repeaters?
Well, it seems like there was another name, but basically repeaters.
Yeah.
And a guy from Enid, Lusky, I think Michael Lusky,
Could be.
is station manager for this one.
So they have a station here?
No, I mean he's station manager for the one that broadcast here.
Okay.
Because like I said, there's 2. There's a location in. I don't know if I have it in front of me. I don't have it in front of me.
Oh well.
But there's 2 buildings up in Kansas where they transmit from. So anyway, and they got a huge staff. So anyway, but they are having a giveaway this week.
Oh.
So listen to them, 88.3. They'll give you more details, or it's because it's Valentine's Day. They're giving a Weekend to Remember marriage conference getaway to guess where?
Branson, Missouri.
Branson, Missouri, right
How'd I know?
there. How'd you know that?
I know that was a total guess.
It is. So you go to their website, which is KJIL.com, and click on one of the links, and it'll drop down, and there'll be a place where you can enter.
KJIL.
So get over there, and then I think this Friday morning they are going to announce the winner that they draw. But if you're not listening, you've got 10 minutes to call in and say you're the winner, and if you don't, they'll pick the next name. So my guess is you might have a pretty good chance of winning. So if you want a trip to Branson, and it's April 3rd through the 5th, you get registered for their conference at the Chateau on the Lake Resort, and hotel included, registration and hotel.
Huh, cool.
In April. So you guys listen to them, check them out. And they nonprofit Christian radio ministry with over 50 signals.
50 signals. What does that mean?
Repeaters, I think.
Oh.
Between all their stations and repeaters, they got 50. So anyway, check them out. Go to kjill.com. Check them out. So very cool. Yeah. You got anything new over there? Anything fun?
How about?
It's your birthday.
We got birthdays?
Oh.
Local birthdays or national birthdays?
Celebrity birthdays.
Okay, you guys.
Really?
Buzz at enidbuzz.com if you have a birthday, or you can text it to 580-541-3805. That's our hotline. God, I haven't heard this song in forever.
I knew it'd make you happy.
I'm so happy. This is our happy birthday song to you.
We say happy birthday. It's a little long too. Celebrity birthdays for the week February 9th through the 15th. There's just a few, not a whole lot. Joe Pesci, he's going to be 77.
Hey, Joe.
And there's a ton of them. I just picked the
ones we'd recognize the easiest.
Yeah, Robert Wagner is going to be 90.
Wow.
That dude's still alive, even though his wife didn't make it.
Wow.
Sheryl Crow's 58. Jennifer Aniston's 51. That chick never ages. I think she's more attractive now than when she was doing the.
She's pretty hot.
She's pretty hot. Remember old Joe Don Baker?
I do.
84.
Wow.
Michael McDonald from Doobie Brothers.
Dubois.
68. Arsenio Hall is 64.
Wow.
Yeah, weird. Josh Brolin's 52. Christina Ricci's 40. Jerry Springer, 76.
Oh, my.
Going to be 76. Teller.
Penn's other half?
Yeah, 72.
72? Really?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Yeah, Simon Pegg's going to be 50. Melissa Manchester, 69. You know who Matt Groening is?
Yeah, he drawed some cartoons.
Yep, the Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, 66.
Wow.
Just a few of your celebrity birthdays.
So here's talking of celebrities. Did you happen to watch the old Oscars the other night?
No, I didn't.
I did. I don't know why.
Who hosted that? Or do they have hosts anymore?
They don't. They've gone non-host. I think Ricky Gervais scared everybody off. So anyway, the highlights. If you did not watch the Oscars, which many of you did not, because it was the lowest rated Oscars, I think, in history.
Really?
Yeah, it dropped. But even when it dropped, I think it was still like 26 million people watched it. So don't believe everybody on Facebook that says they didn't watch it, because somebody
watched it.
Somebody freaking watched. I watched it. Unfortunately, our very own Brad Pitt, if you didn't know, Brad was born in Shawnee, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
He won for Best Actor and got up and set the stage for knocking Trump.
Oh, God.
He made some comment. He got up there and he said something to the effect, this is not, quote, something to the effect of, they told me I only had 45 seconds for my speech, which is more time than they spent on trying to get Bolton to testify or something. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, he kind of ruined it for himself. Everybody's like, oh, come on, Brad. But after that, then it didn't, it wasn't too political after that. There was a few spots. The weird thing of the whole evening is the movie Parasite won everything. Even movie picture of the, what do they call it? Picture of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah. So first non-English movie to ever win. So it's like South Korean. So you have to dub it.
Subtitles?
Subtitles, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But everybody, so it won. It was winning everything.
Really? I've seen advertisement for it.
Yeah, so it won Best Picture. That was a big deal. Eminem performing was huge.
Oh.
Which when he got up there on stage, and I guess I'm not as alert as some people are when it comes to awards. I'm like, okay, Eminem's performing. But everybody was making a big deal out of it. Why is Eminem I'm like, well, they needed somebody to perform.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
I guess it was a big deal. Number one, it was secret. Nobody knew.
Oh.
Nobody knew.
Somebody knew.
It was super secret. And then I guess, I didn't realize that, and I don't know how many years ago, his song won an Oscar for his movie.
Oh, 8 Mile.
8 Mile.
Yeah.
He, at the time, was a punk and didn't, number one, he didn't think he was going to win. But number two, he didn't give a poop, so he didn't come to the Oscars.
Yeah.
And he won.
Yeah.
So like his keyboard player was there and accepted the award. So this was kind of like, now that he's matured, he's like, that would have kind of been kind of cool to have been there. Cool. Barbara Streisand would have handed him the trophy.
Dumbass.
Yeah. So this, I guess this was kind of his, since I didn't come perform, and I guess they maybe didn't even perform his song, which they normally perform the songs.
Yeah.
I guess they didn't perform the song. So this was like his redemption to perform his song on the Oscars.
Yeah.
And he did a really good job. I mean, he was looking really good. He was, I'm not a huge Eminem fan, but
I like him.
Man, he had the crowd going. So it got a standing O.
Really?
I think it got the standing O because they were like, we didn't know he was going to be here.
Huh. I
think everybody was like, I didn't know he's going to be here. Did you know he's going to be here? I didn't know he's going to be here. You know he's going to be here? I didn't know he's going to be here.
Maybe he just showed up.
maybe
maybe actually nobody knew, not even the producers or the director or nobody. Somebody knew.
Yeah. So anyway, I think that was the highlights. Laura Dern won, which I love Laura Dern. I didn't know she was, I think her mom might be Diane Ladd, maybe.
Oh, really?
And Bruce Dern.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know her mom, though, was Diane Ladd. I think I could be wrong, but I think Brad Pitt came with his mom. Laura brought her mom. Any other big, I think that was a big takeaways. Not that you guys were that interested in it anyway. So anyway, there you go. There's your Oscar 20 minutes.
Oscar.
It's your minute.
How long are the Oscars, by the way, now?
They try to keep it at 2 hours. I think it might have been 2:10 or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
yeah, I was listening to a thing on NPR the other day that it was 10 years ago, they tried to get them to not separate Best Actor and Best Actress. They just wanted Best Performer because there's really no reason to.
Oh, that was another. Here was another which I don't get. Every time somebody got on stage, they mentioned that no women were nominated for director.
Yeah,
it was like the hugest thing ever, and I'm like, well, maybe
there weren't any good women directors.
Maybe. And I guess the director for Little Women, I guess everybody thought should have been nominated. I don't know. But I'm like, well, maybe there was, and what do they nominate? 5 people in every category or something?
It can change. It can be, there's no set.
Well, I was like, well, maybe so my question is, was there 5 better movies that were just happen to be, so what, here's what I see the Oscar becoming, a version of Survivor. So on Survivor, except for this season, but on most Survivor seasons, you have one person that's gay, 2 people that are black, 1 person that is old,
sometimes too old,
a perfect division between men and women usually.
Yeah, it's always.
And so I have a feeling that's the way the Oscars are going to be. So best director is going to have to be 1 Asian dude, 1 African American, 1 white person, 2 women, 2 guys, so every category is going to have to be. You're gonna. So that's what I'm afraid.
Because you don't want to offend anybody.
You don't want to offend anybody.
Oh my God! Y'all toughen up, Jesus.
So I just don't get it. I don't understand. Maybe so there was more. I don't know. But I guess if you go back on history, not very many women have ever been nominated for directors. So and I don't. But it seems like there's a very small percentage of women that are directors.
I'm going to say the vast majorities are men.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. That was a huge controversy, though. Everybody brought it up. Everybody made a big deal.
It was a numbers thing. That's all it is. It's a number. Don't take it personal.
Okay, let's bring it back local. We're bringing it back local.
Okay,
here we come.
How about stuff around the state?
Hey, Lo, what's going on around the state?
The 15th, Monster Jam at the Chesapeake Energy Arena.
That'd be like this weekend.
Yep, the 15th.
Get your tickets.
15th and 16th. That'd be Saturday, Sunday.
Monster Jam?
Yep.
Who's going to be there?
You know the monster trucks.
Oh, the Monster Jam.
Yeah, they run over cars. Those are a lot of fun.
I wonder if they're coming back to Enid pretty soon then.
I don't know.
I haven't seen anything, but could be. But yeah, since they're not, go down there and see them. Oklahoma City. Where's it at? Fairgrounds?
Chesapeake Arena.
Oh, Chesapeake. Ooh.
Yeah.
Cool.
The 14th, Friday, there's a dinner detective thing at the Skirvin. I think it's sold out, though.
I bet it is. I love the Skirvin.
Yeah.
We always stay there.
Also, the 14th through 16th is the Oklahoma City Spring Remodeling and Landscaping Show.
Oh.
At the Cox Convention Center.
Wow, that seems early, but I guess get started.
Yeah. February 14th to 15th. This was interesting, and I hope I pronounce this correct. The Terra Rogue Speakeasy Burlesque Vintage Review. So they got this. It's a 1940s and 50s classic burlesque with live period jazz music, and it's if you just Google Terra Rogue, I think that's the place. I'm not real sure. This is kind of cool. The 15th, there's the Oklahoma City Plunge. It's a polar plunge fundraising event at I believe. Is it Whitewater? I think it's a Whitewater Bay.
You know they're going to have one of those here in Enid, too.
They usually do, don't they?
Yeah.
It raises money for Special Olympics.
Yeah.
There's a gun show at the Centennial Building at the fairgrounds. And then over in Tulsa, I haven't seen these guys in forever. Daryl Starbird, National Rod and Custom Show at the Tulsa Expo Center. They're having a Monster of Horrors weekend at the Hard Rock Casino. I'm not real sure what that was. There's a band or something. And then Hoosier Arena Cross Nationals, also at the Tulsa Expo. So there's motorcycle racing over there.
Cool.
So if you don't have anything, if you can't find something to do in Enid this weekend, there's plenty to do.
If you're wanting a road trip.
Yeah, a little road trip. Because that's kind of cool. You go somewhere, you go see something, you go eat somewhere that's not local.
Oh, yeah.
And you head back.
Yeah. Did you know they're changing the name of the Brady Theater?
No, really?
Yeah. Tulsa Events Music Center. So anyway, yeah. So
I've never been to the Brady Theater.
I haven't either, and I had tickets to go several months back. Well, this summer.
That was.
It was to see. Why
didn't you go?
Because we was the weekend we were headed to Granbury, and the girls had to cheer for a football game.
And you stopped.
And then
it rained really bad.
Yeah. Yeah. So
who was it?
It was Matchbox 20 singer. Rob
Thomas.
And it would have been good, but I didn't get to go. So I still haven't been to. And anyway, it's no longer the Brady Theater. They've changed the name.
Those cool smaller venues are really good to go see talent in.
Yeah.
Like the Cain's Ballroom. That's a pretty cool place.
Yeah.
Very hysterical over there.
Yeah.
No. So.
Okay. Now I'm going to bring it back to Enid.
Bring it on back.
We got Valentine's Day coming up. Don't forget about the All Aboard Valentine Express. They're at the Railroad Museum of Oklahoma. I believe you can still get tickets to that. It is a fundraiser. They're trying to buy a Watermelon Express. I believe it's going to be a little train that takes the kids around in honor of Watermelon Campbell, the gentleman that runs the museum. Yeah. The fundraiser is $45 per person. No, we missed that. Had to be booked by February 9th. Forget that. You might call tomorrow.
I bet. I'd go ahead and call them.
And see, but I meant to look at that, and I thought I had. Okay.
Now, the RSVP thing's over with, right? I mean,
yeah, so that's why I didn't mention that. That's too late to book that. The Cherokee Strip Regional Heritage Center is doing a Village After Hours on Valentine's Day, just you and your date. It's date night at the museum. Starts at 5. Tickets are $50 per couple for that. You get to go inside the museum. Couples will get to see special new exhibit, which is the American Bison, which just started over there. You'll get to check that out.
Man, bisons are so romantic.
Well,
Sorry,
Buffalo poop.
guy, won't you come out tonight? Tonight.
I'm not sure what all that includes. You guys give the Cherokee Strip Regional Heritage Center a call. And
that's a cool place.
They can tell you. Yeah, if you haven't been over there, it'd be a good night to take your date.
Yeah,
they're going to have light conversation starters, light finger food, and choice of romantic beverages. Ooh. I don't know. But you guys check that out. What else we got going on? I knew I had something. Oh, don't forget, this is going to put this in your old reminder there. We got the census coming up. And did you do the census last time?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
How many, what are they, 10, every 10 years?
10 years,
yeah. So last 10 years was the long form. Oh. You had to answer like a bazillion questions.
Yeah.
I remember filling it out. It seemed like it took forever.
Yeah.
This census, it's the short form.
Thank God.
So there's only going to be I can't even remember, 8 questions or something. I mean, it's going to be real short. It's going to be this spring. I'm trying to find the date. March postcard. It's just a postcard. You're going to get it in the mail in March. It's going to have 9 questions about yourself and the people that are living in your house. You're going to either be able to respond by sending that in, going online, or calling on a phone number.
Yeah. These things are very important, by the way.
Yeah. If you don't fill it out and send it in, they 100% almost for sure will come knocking on your door to get the answers to that. I mean,
Are you serious?
No, it's a big deal. They're going to find homeless people and get them to fill out a card.
Okay.
So it's the official count. So yeah, so if you don't fill this out, somebody is going to come to your door.
And it's important to do because of...
Here's why. That's why I'm bringing this up. There are reasons. Federal dollars that are allocated to each state, which you may not think that's a big deal, but it's based on population, which means that's how much money we get for schools and food for people that can't afford. I mean, just a whole bunch of stuff. It's estimated that $1,675 in federal funding per person come to each state per year based on population. So
wow.
So for each person that doesn't get counted, that's an extra almost $1,700 that we don't get
per year.
Yeah, for 10 years.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the big deal. Is this hangs on to us for 10 years. So so they say that for a lot of funding and a lot of things that happen, cities under 50,000 get a lot less than cities over 50,000. And Enid,
right there,
is last census we were just under 50. So if we can get over the 50,000,
come on, people,
mark, that's good for 10 years. And that also helps bring restaurants to town. If you can say that, hey, on the census, we have over 50,000 people, more restaurants are going to come to town. Again, lots of more funding.
You might actually get a Target this time.
You might get a Panera bread.
And an Olive Garden.
And an Olive Garden. Target. Yeah, I heard Target's going into the old United there.
Yeah, or Hastings.
Yeah. So anyway, federal and I don't know if you guys know this, but your representation in Congress is based on population. How many of those dudes you get up there?
How many representatives we get?
Federal. Yeah. So if we get over a certain amount in the whole state, we could get. So some states like California are shrinking, and they may lose representatives. Like they're moving to Texas and other states, hopefully Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And so if your population goes up, you might get an extra representative.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
because you only get 2 senators, but you can have a whole bunch of, there's no limit on how many representatives you have.
It's just based on population.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that could really help, especially trying to get stuff passed around here. And I'll be pumping out more information on this as we go, but I just want you guys to be aware that they are not. I guess there was a big controversy with Trump where they cannot. What can't they ask you? They can't ask you if you're a citizen. This is not to find out who's a citizen of the United States. Yeah. So if you're here illegally, or you know somebody that is. Look, you're here. You're living here, so let's count you.
Yeah.
It's not you don't put your name on it.
Right.
So if you're living in a house, you just tell them how many people are living in the house.
Yeah.
You don't have to name them.
Right.
And so if you're living in an apartment and there's 8 illegals living in there with you, please count those 8 because they're living here.
So why don't everybody just say we got 100 people living in our house?
In California they probably do.
I say, but them liberals over there.
I was going to say I don't know. So anyway, and then here's another deal: is if you have a kid that's off to college. Well, if your kid's going to college in Stillwater, on the day that you fill that out, if they're living in Stillwater gets the count. But if they're going to NOC or if they're at Vance, we get to count them.
Oh,
so
evens out.
Yeah, so it kind of evens out. But anyway, don't be afraid to put down people that might be here illegally because we need the count, and they're living here, and so they're using our resources, and if we can get $1,700 to help pay for them as far as food or roads or education, then let's get the money.
Yeah, that's $17,000 per decade. Times however many
per
people
person.
Yeah. I wonder how many people don't get counted.
A lot. Well, so I'm part of the committee that's putting this together, and people, just regular everyday citizens, almost everybody gets counted. It's the illegals, it's the people that are really poor, that may not have a residence. It's the homeless. Those are the hard people to count, but they still live in your city and use probably more resources than most people. And so it's important to get them counted so we can get all that funding. So anyway, just want to put that out there for you. March, you're going to be getting that little postcard.
That's your PSA for today.
There's your PSA for today. Yeah. So did I announce last time that Rodney Carrington's coming back? Last episode?
I know we talked about it last week. I don't know if it was on air or not.
Okay. If we didn't, he is coming back Saturday, June 6th.
That dude's funny.
He is funny.
He's a funny dude.
And he's lost weight since the last time he was here.
Yeah.
If he had just gotten a divorce last time, so he...
was he divorced when we talked to him?
I believe so. Which you think he would lose weight, because most people lose weight after they get divorced.
I've lost 20 pounds.
Yeah, I don't know why he gained weight, but I think he had just gotten divorced. Anyway, we've got that interview. We'll try to get another interview with him. We interviewed him last time, which was a pretty popular podcast episode.
Yeah.
For those buzz guys.
He cracks me up. He was making fun of my uncle's neighborhood.
Yes, he was. He lives over by Tulsa.
Yeah, he does. And my uncle's neighborhood is a very nice neighborhood. So I don't know what he's, he
was making fun of the
golf course, Southern Hills golf course,
the hoity-toity golf players. Yeah. Yeah. So, and this is a mature audience.
Because he
does have some language,
and he tries really hard to get the women to flash him. He's famous for that one song. What's it called? Is it Show Us Your...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was taking pictures at the last show, and it was hard not to laugh.
He's funny.
He is pretty funny.
Funny.
I'm going to be a part of something coming up. It's the old entrepreneur seminar, the NWOSU Enid Entrepreneur Seminar coming up like February 20th and 21st, which is just around the corner. If you are the least bit interested in business, entrepreneurship, or any of that, it's free, open to the public. I'm going to be talking on Thursday at 1:30. After me, Chloe from Putnam 6 Books.
Yeah.
She's going to be talking at 2:30. We got Greg Hodgson from Grondike talking after that. Some other speakers. And then on the next day, on Friday, includes Drew Ritchie from over at Farmers Insurance and Mo Anderson.
Hey, Mo!
No, Mo from Wacomas. She's part of the Anderson that did all the development there where Walmart neighborhood is.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, her. She
was just inducted into the Oklahoma Hall of Fame a year ago.
She's quite the character.
She's like in her 80s and just on the go. So, but she's at 12 o'clock on Friday, which I think would be somebody you'd want to go listen to. And then Kyle Williams is on Friday at 1:30.
I think Mo Anderson. I think from what I understood, she basically single-handedly saved Berkshire Hathaway.
Or was it Keller Williams? It was one of those real estate.
I think it's Berkshire Hathaway.
She's really high, or was really high up in one of those real estate companies. Yeah.
That would be interesting to hear. I wonder if she'd tell that story, or maybe.
I don't know. I think she's going to talk for about an hour and a half maybe. So anyway, yeah. So lots of different entrepreneurs get over there and listen. And again, it's put on for the kids at NWOSU that are interested in being an entrepreneur, going into business. So, and then it also will be transmitted to the campuses in Alva, Ponca City, and Woodward as well. So, and you don't have to sign up. You don't have to stay for all of them. You can pop in and listen to one speaker and leave. And
is it free?
It's free. Yeah.
Oh.
It's out there at NWOSU here in Enid. So
that's cool.
Yeah, guys, get out. And again, I'll be talking about old Enid Buzz.
Is it gonna be like a webinar?
It will be shown but it'll be like closed circuit.
Oh, okay.
So I'll probably video my spot. The theme this year is, I believe, do you have 2020 vision?
In 2020, God,
God,
so
get that.
clever.
So anyway, hopefully everybody will be given a little bit of insight into e-commerce, entrepreneurism, and all that. What's happening coming up throughout the future and this year. So
far out, man.
Check that out, man. How we doing on time over there?
Oh, it's getting close.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to get something in, you better squeeze it in.
Go to stridebankcenter.com. We've got Chicago coming.
Of course, we could go over.
I know. But I don't want to go too far over because we can save some of this for next week. Real quick, I do need to put this one in. Authorfest is coming up at the Enid Public Library. It's going to be Saturday, March 28th. But if you are any way related to Enid, Oklahoma, and you've written a book, they would love for you to be there. So get a hold of them. I've got information on enidbuzz.com, or you can go to the Enid Library Facebook page. March 28th from 1 to 5. They'll be there signing books, reading books, and all that good stuff. So
far out.
Authorfest, if you want to be a part of that. Author.
Just say Writerfest.
Writerfest. It's put on by the Public Library Writers Club and the Friends of the Library.
Friends of the Library.
So,
sweet.
Anyway, I think we'll cut it off there, and
get out of here.
We'll come back next week, you guys.
Yeah, whether you like us.
Yeah.
Or not.
Hit us up at buzz at enidbuzz.com. 580-541-3805 is our hotline right here at the BuzzHead Studios in the Triangle Business Center in downtown Enid, Oklahoma.
You can come down and be on the show if you want.
See ya.
See you later.
BuzzHead Radio. BuzzHead Radio. BuzzHead Radio.